Tell us about your earliest experience in Second Life.
Well, my first experiences in Second Life were kind of as an entertainment vehicle. I have sort of a long history in virtual worlds. I spent a lot of time in active worlds back before Second Life was even around, just sort of learning to build in that platform and exploring and playing. It was entertainment for me. And then back in 2004, I led some middle schoolers at my school, University School of Nashville, to win a prize in a Dell Technology Team competition by building a virtual version of the school in the Active Worlds platform. And that was fun. So when Second Life came along, I went, well, let's check it out. So I did. And I spent a year or so in Second Life as another character, another avatar. I had a little furniture store I learned to build. I made international friends, and when ISTE came along, I saw that as an opportunity to, as you say, cleverly disguise myself by going transparent. And that's proven to be a wise decision for me.
We have a slide here of you holding the flag. You want to tell us the story behind this picture?
Yeah, that's an early exercise when ISTE Island, when the island was first purchased, an early exercise prior to NEC, I think in Atlanta. That was a contest to photograph yourself at all these different flags, and there was a way to get people, a clever way, Kitty, to get people to sort of explore the island and go to every point on the single island that ISTE Island was then. I don't think I placed in that competition, but it was fun doing it.
How about this photo?
Anybody recognize that one? That's the blog hut, the blogger's hut, that I stated my case to Kitty Gloom / Jennifer, and so there needs to be one of these little buildings that we placed around needs to be dedicated to blogging, because like you, I think that blogging is a great way to extend the sharing of education and learn from other people and share what you know. And so I've sort of created this monument to blogging over there, and if you haven't seen it, folks out in the audience, I suggest you go down and also vote. There's an interactive voting tool there for the blog of the month, and the blog of the month is displayed in an RSS feed so that the subject headers of the blog post show up inside the blog hut. And you sort of have to go down there to experience that, but it's gotten lots of traffic over the years, and I hope that it's shared my passion for blogging with lots of visitors. I know that I've met some people down there that have turned into lasting relationships.
That's a great segue to my next question for you, Scott, which is, as a long-term ISTE member, do you view ISTE differently now since getting so enthusiastically involved with everything that we've got going on here in SL?
Oh, yeah. I mean, ISTE and Second Life are pretty much interchangeable to me. I've done presentations on Second Life at NEC. I always go to NEC. I hope I always will. Anybody who hasn't registered yet and hasn't gotten their flight and hotel in Washington, D.C., what are you waiting for? And the people, the friends that I've made in Second Life that I've actually extended into my real life by meeting them at conferences and developing relationships with them that share teaching and learning are just invaluable to me. KJ,
like in this picture.
You're one of those guys.
Right, exactly. So what's going on in this photo? Isn't this a Sledge Your Potential planning meeting? Which is a conference.
It hasn't switched yet, but it has. This is the Sledge Your Potential planning meeting, and Sledge Your Potential was our 3-hour workshop that you helped present, and gosh, we had 9 educators from 9 different states at NEC in San Antonio, and yeah, we flew by the seat of our pants, but I think we cranked out a really interesting, fun 3-hour experience, and there was lots of camaraderie developed there between the presenters and the people in the audience, and a lasting resource at sledgeyourpotential.wikispaces.com. There you go.
Awesome. Thanks for the plug. What real-world connections have you, or opportunities have you gained as a result of your volunteer work with ISTE?
Oh man, where do I start? I've got 3 jobs, as you mentioned. You know, I teach 20 K-4 computer classes a week, and I work for the Vanderbilt CSO and do a podcast called Snacks for the Brain. But the CSO work has extended into Second Life as the CSO, the Center for Science Outreach presence on Lighthouse Learning Island, and we do these little talks things where we gather science educators to watch a video. It's sort of like Mystery Science Theater for science educators, and that's cool. And I've met people there and started working with Virginia, the ISTE folks. Yay, ISTE! Due to that relationship, one of the most important ones, of course, is movers. And I actually met Kathy Walker through Second Life, and she introduced me to John Miller, who was doing a presentation on his medical simulation, an early sort of beta version of it here in Nashville. And I was talking to Paddle Your Own Canoe Debut, who is Kathy Walker, and she told me about John presenting, so I went down and I got a press pass because of my blog, and went down to this conference and sort of helped him present, and then we struck up a lasting relationship. John helped with the Birds of a Feather session at NEC in San Antonio, and we decided to band together and see if we could lend our sort of old hippie philosophies and our expertise in several different arenas to helping people out and helping bring educators into Second Life.
Right, so you've actually formed a company.
We have.
You formed an LLC, so you're going to be consulting now.
Yeah, we're actually, this image on the screen is a demo we just recently did of our MUI, the Movers User Interface, which is a really revolutionary thing, and I'm not going to go into it here, but I hope that you'll hear a lot of it soon. Kathy and John are at Games in Health in Boston as we speak.